You think you know the Tennessee sound? You might think of Elvis or Dolly, but the real power behind the music we love started in the wooden pews of black churches in Tennessee. This is how black gospel groups literally taught the world how to sing with soul. In the early 1900s, Tennessee was the Silicon Valley for vocal harmony. Groups like the Fisk Jubilee Singers from Nashville were the first world-class superstars. They didn't just sing, they traveled the globe, performing for queens and presidents, proving that the spirituals born in the South were the highest form of art. But the real revolution happened in the 1930s and 40s. While most of the world was singing flat, Tennessee groups like the Fairfield Four were doing something radical. They used their voices like instruments, bass singers mimicking a walking bass line, and tenors hitting notes that sounded like a lead guitar. They invented the drive. It was a high-energy, rhythmic way of singing that made it impossible to stay in your seat. Here's the part the history books usually miss. A young truck driver named Elvis Presley used to sneak into the back of black gospel tents in Memphis and East Tennessee. He wasn't just listening, he was studying. He watched how the preachers moved and how the singers used the growl in their voices. When Elvis hit the stage, he wasn't just doing blues, he was doing gospel energy. He even said later, "I know every gospel song that was ever written." In Tennessee, gospel wasn't just about Sunday morning, it was about survival. These groups used the shout, a powerful, soul-shaking vocal technique, to express everything they couldn't say in public. It was a language of defiance and joy. That shout is the direct ancestor of every soul, R&B, and rock singer you hear today. Today, when you hear a backup choir on a hit record or a singer hit a massive run on a talent show, you're hearing the echo of a Tennessee church house from 1945. They didn't just sing for the spirit, they built the blueprint for modern music. Tennessee gave the world the lyrics, but black gospel gave the world the feeling. Follow for more hidden Tennessee music history.